Hey there, Doodle Gang, the Doobie, the Booby, the feral cat that is just like so confused on who is going to be the 10th anniversary killer because, oh boy, gang, we have been getting so many little teases and codes and numbers and trailers, and I'm like, dude, my small brain cannot comprehend all of this because it could lead to one thing or it could lead to another or a whole left field thing. You know what I mean? Yeah, unscripted video. We love these at the Doodle by Daylight headquarters, as usual, because normally like 80% of my videos are not scripted. And that's what we like about it around here. And in this video, I just wanted to talk about my thoughts on the teasers and what are we going to expect. As far as I am aware of, I have not checked Twitter. I have been like off Twitter, just like posting art sometimes, but I would not look at my timeline or anything because I fear that I'm gonna be spoiled. And I heard something got teased by mistake and got deleted quickly. I don't know what it is. Literally, a buddy of mine was like, "Don't go on Twitter. Don't go on Twitter." I'm like, "I'm not going on Twitter. I'm not getting spoiled." So, I'm not gonna be talking about that. I don't know anything about it. So, uh, with the most current updates we've been getting on the anniversary, really right now, on the top of my head, we've just been getting the open invitation of the dates and also some blog post stuff that kind of seems like it might be a mistypo or something, and also live streams that were on for like 13 seconds as well. And it's like, all this 13 nonsense for two specific streams. And also, it's the artist's trailer. And on that 13 seconds, it's Johan. And Johan's name is JV. His initials, JV, Jason Voorhees, Friday the 13th. What? And then out of left field ballpark, we get this really awesome trailer, by the way, with the narrator. And it looks like we might get Pennywise? So I'll play it here for you guys real quick so you know what I'm talking about if you have missed it.
It slips into your darkest memories. Each stolen fragment becomes a weapon. Your fears, the tools of your suffering. It feeds on your mind's hollow echoes, growing in the dark places where light once lived. It shows you a world stitched from whispers, where your thoughts fracture and dissolve into delusion. An ancient being, the embodiment of unspeakable evil. It lures its prey deep within, tearing through the fabric of reality. For reasons no one dares to comprehend. And you'll never escape. You belong to it.
But, like, you know what? It would be hilarious if we got both of the chapters. Wouldn't that be sick? Because actually, a lot of people have been like, every year, the anniversary logo, like the number always meant a character, especially everyone obviously points to year 4 Pyramid Head. Wouldn't it be funny if the 1 was Jason's machete and the 0 was Pennywise's balloon? Tinfoil hats, guys. We're pulling a Polly here. I think it would be insane if we actually got more than one license. Now, I totally get the argument of like, oh, Doobie, what if the license holders didn't want that? They want their chapter to be the spotlight. And of course, I don't think Behavior would, like, it's like a 99% chance that Behavior wouldn't want to push out 2 chapters at once. hell, even more licensing stuff, because also, if I remember correctly, there is a banner, I think it might be Behavior's banner or somewhere, that a lot of the characters were gone. It's now just the non-licensed characters, and then there's a whole lot of space next to them. What if potentially we're getting more than just the usual one licensed chapter? This is the 10th anniversary. If it's just a one licensed chapter, that would kind of suck for a 10th anniversary. You know what I mean? Because last year it was reasonable. We got FNAF and we got the really cool Masquerade, and that was just, it's perfect. Cherry on top. I freaking love the FNAF chapter, and that was such a great 9th anniversary gift. But think about it. The matter of fact that there's just a lot of like pinpoint hints off here that it literally could be Jason because of all the 13s and all the missed typos, and also the codings could be also Jason, and also, you know, the Johan and freaking the live streams. And then we have Pennywise to the fact with the video with you belong to it. And also maybe possibly potentially Stephen King's signature or like some like reference on the wall, graffiti, and also the character potentially could be looking like Stephen King, or if I'm correct, he's from It Chapter 2. I cannot remember his stinking name. It's been a while since I've seen it. But one of the main characters in there, I will literally probably like cut this and go like, hey, it was this character, guys. I'm just really stupid. But it's insanely crazy how we have not even figured it out yet. We cannot figure out if this is going to be Pennywise, if it's going to be Jason, or again with the whole left field, out of the ballpark, it might be a whole different freaking chapter, and we were just all wrong. But I highly doubt that it would be something different. I really like the Slenderman theories, but that's about it. Like, that's kind of where it kind of ends off the, like, who is potentially going to be the 10th anniversary chapter. And also, I could be completely wrong about the whole, like, what if we get more than one license? Because I feel like we would, like, we have to get more than just that one license. You know what I mean? Like, I'm praying to God we get a really cool, like, party Springtrap skin, because he needs one. My brother needs one. As a Springy main, he needs one. And also, if you guys haven't noticed in the store, I don't know if it's still in the store right now, but when I last checked, Dwight and Trapper have legacy skins, but they're red. So what the heck does that mean? Was that a mistake they put in? Was that a tease? Because there's no way in heck Behavior would put that in there. Is it new prestige rewards? I know they just rehauled the system and got us badges. Now, it would be really cool if you got that legacy skin at the end. That's literally one of the things I wanted, was a legacy skin, but recolored, so people can still keep their original legacy, which I really wish I played DVD sooner, because I would have loved to have a legacy Jake. But if I could have a recolor of it, I would absolutely love that too. And I absolutely love the descriptions of Dwight's outfit for that. I never got to check him because I was like briefly looking on his stream, but I was watching Polly's video on it, and he did read them all out, and it's like, oh, they're so cool. I love the descriptions and everything. And Behavior actually bringing back banger descriptions. They never ever do that from like forever ago, and I have not been checking descriptions in a while, but it's really cool how they're finally being descriptive back with their cosmetics again. Because, like, that's kind of like the importance of cosmetics is the lore to them and stuff. Because, I mean, hell, we got a whole lot of Jake, awesome Jake lore and little tidbits of him just through his skins, and never anything in the actual tombs or anything. I'm gonna be real with you. Literally, the lore we've gotten, like, best lore, is probably just due to the skins. Which I think is very funny. It's not a doobie video without me talking about Jake. Inserting Jake in there because I love Jake. But I know I've been yapping. It's been a while since I've yapped to you guys, and I miss yapping to you guys. But we will come back to around for the anniversary chapter. Potentially, like, it's so hard to decide, like, who is it actually going to be? Because Jason has a whole lot of, yeah, it's going to be Jason. And Pennywise has a whole lot of, yeah, that's certainly going to be Pennywise. I can't see, like, one that's like the trailer. Like, I know maybe the trailer's more of an oversight of, like, the entity is it doesn't have gender. Like, it is just a being creature. It is just a creature, an eldritch god, and it goes by anything. And it could be just referring to the entity. It probably won't be like, it's just so, thinking about it as well. Behavior had to, look over that script of what the narrator would say and approve those lines. So no one thought to change "you belong to it" because they knew, I know they know, that it was intentional to keep the community stirring on who's going to be a 10th anniversary killer. And also, I think it's very funny as well being tossed in there. Jurassic Park. I think that'd be very funny if we got a dinosaur killer. I think at this point, at this point, we need more creature killers, and I am more than happy to have Jurassic Park in DBD. And I know as well, Darth Vader has been talked about again. Like, it's surprising. It's been like a year since we've last talked about Darth Vader, and he's popped up again. I'm not sure why he popped up again. I'm assuming maybe because the new movie's coming out, or maybe, I don't know if there was an interview that recently came out or something, but that's been on the board, and probably to get my 2 cents on it. I think last time when I talked about it, I think I said I didn't want Darth Vader in there, or I was kind of like iffy mixed with it. At this point, put him in there. I think that'd be generally really cool to have Darth Vader in Dead by Daylight, because I feel like he does impose horror, especially in Star Wars, with how intimidating he is. And I will actually, thinking about this, I know I brought up Polly here. I'm gonna bring up Scott for a second. Nothing against Scott or anything, but hearing his Jason, like, I don't want Jason in Dead by Daylight due to powers. I'm gonna rebuttal that to go, he only watched one movie and he has not watched the other ones. Scott, love you, man, but you gotta watch the other Jason movies. Like, I'm gonna be so real with you. And even if they copy Friday the 13th, they could probably put their own Dead by Daylight twist to it. Because, hell, they put their own Dead by Daylight twist to Springtrap. And yes, I totally get that we're all like, oh, he's gonna be a fire axe throwing killer. That's cool that they added that fan theory in there. That's so cool. And, like, with the doors and everything, they add their own twist to all the killers. And I feel like, again, nothing against Scott or anything. It's just, I feel like watching that, I'm like, I don't think he understands that Jason has abilities. And also, like, later on in the films, he's just really cool to watch. I mean, like, he literally watched the first film out of how many that's in Jason in the Friday the 13th series. So I'm gonna give you a negative point on that one, Scott. You just gotta watch the franchise, and then I will accept the Jason is not fit for Dead by Daylight video. Now, I personally think Jason does belong, even if maybe his powers will be like Friday the 13th. And I've played Friday the 13th. I think it's a lot of fun. And I think it would be absolutely really cool to have that kind of twist in Dead by Daylight. Now, I don't think maybe, I genuinely don't think Jason will have a teleporting ability. I feel like he would, like, another YouTuber, oh my god, he's on the top of my head. I have to go look him up real quick because he made a really good video explaining Jason. He is literally on the top of my head. He plays Michael all the time. Give me 5 seconds. Stocky Boy. Go watch Stocky Boy's Why I Want Jason in DBD's video. That video explains perfectly why Jason would fit in Dead by Daylight, and I love Stocky's vision on what his powers would be. I'm putting the link in the description. There's the video thumbnail. Go watch it. It is so awesome. And I was like, yes, I want this Jason in Dead by Daylight. And I don't want to sound like, oh, video comparing or anything, but if you watch Stocky Boys and also watch Scott's video, you can tell obviously who has more knowledge on the Jason franchise. And again, nothing against Scott, but I feel like Stocky Boys is the better example of what Jason can be in Dead by Daylight. And even Stocky gives a great power setup for Jason. And I love how he touched on his love for the Friday the 13th series and being one of his favorite, like, first, I'm pretty sure if I'm correct, with his first, like, horror movie experience to the franchise. And I relate to that. As a child, my mother, she absolutely loved horror movies. And that's what got me into horror in the first place at a very young age. And my first horror movies that I recall watching as a child was Friday the 13th and also Nightmare on Elm Street. Those two movies really hold a close, place in my heart. Especially Jason X. I know, very funny. Jason in Space is honestly my favorite Jason movie. It's not everyone's favorite, but it's mine. And they hold a special place in my heart, and it's really nice to see more Jason representation. And actually, like, again, nothing against Scott. I feel so bad. Like, I'm like, oh my god, I'm like disowning Scott. No, I'm not. It's just that knowing the franchise, and I feel bad because Scott really only focused on Friday the 13th, as Stocky actually explained about the powers and the movies and everything. And yeah, that's all I'm gonna touch on for that. I feel bad that I rambled a little long about that, but again, I still like watch both videos. It's a good take on seeing like different opinions. That's the one thing. Also, everyone's valid to their own opinion, and there is nothing wrong with not wanting Jason in Dead by Daylight because you fear that his gameplay is not going to be good. That's what I got from Scott's video. Is that the fear of Jason not being very playable in Dead by Daylight, that he's going to have a very basic power and he's going to end up like the Demogorgon, like exactly like Scott said. So take that with a grain of salt. I just thought it would be fun to talk about as well because I've been seeing a whole lot of different like sides to DBD videos, and I just wanted to point out those two videos because I thought like they're just literally the best examples for, oh, I want Jason, oh, I don't want Jason. So recommend watching them. Don't be mean to anybody, obviously, because this is just me yapping about how I feel about it. I'm just a simple guy. I literally, like, those two literally skyrocket me in views and subscribers. I'm just a little guy sharing my opinion to DBD community. Please don't hurt me. But to that, I will say Pennywise and Jason have both high likability to be in Dead by Daylight. There is a slight chance they could be together. That'd be funny. That'd be actually like really genuinely funny. Like, depending on what our next teaser will be, again, I'm not even sure what it is. And what I've heard, like literally from what my friend told me, it accidentally got, I don't know if it got leaked or it accidentally got sent out by Behavior or like one of their international accounts, because that's happened before, especially with the Stranger Things chapter, when I can't remember which international account did that, but it was one of them that accidentally revealed 11 being the next survivor. And that could have happened again. I'm not sure. I'm not touching Twitter. As far as right now, I don't think I'm really going to touch Twitter till the anniversary has been revealed, because I am not getting spoiled again. I got spoiled for Singularity, and I was so mad about that. Like, I was genuinely mad. The first tweet I see opening up Twitter was the freaking video.
It wasn't programmed to harm the crew.
But besides that, I don't think there's anything else on the top of my head to talk about. I'm gonna have to stop you right there, past Doobie, because Behavior literally just posted a video, and I think this might have been the video my friend was telling me about that was accidentally leaked or accidentally posted too early. I have no idea which one, but as I'm looking at it, it is a it's just words. It's literally just words. It's how I can explain it. I'll play the video. You watch the video. Watch the video. Okay, so coming back to this, can you feel the darkness feeding on the heartless? What does that even mean? Do I have to Google this? Am I literally Googling this right now? Because it's like, how can you feel the darkness feeding on the heartless? And I was like, maybe that's Pennywise? That sounds like a Pennywise thing on the top of my head. But you know what? I'm just gonna Google it for funsies here. So you'll get to hear my click-clacking of my keyboard as I misspell everything. How you feel the darkness feeding on the heartless. And I don't know if that will really come up with anything, Because unless that's like... What? I'm getting the Kingdom of Hearts. I don't think that's right, but that's funny. That is very funny to me. And also I noticed the comments actually as well saying, hey, Kingdom of Hearts. It's Kingdom of Hearts. Holy shit. That's actually so funny. Dude, I literally see as I get dragged to the padded room, to the rubber room. Yeah, reading the comments up. Go girl, give us nothing. Oh wait, is it a 13-second clip again? It's another 13-second clip. Like, they keep showing us 13-second clips. Now, actually, I'm gonna look at that other one that they shared. I don't know if I can actually, like, look to see how many seconds is in that video since it is a longer video. But I do have it downloaded since I showed you guys already. I could look real quick and see how long that one is. It's 1 minute and 32 seconds. And YouTube is a little silly with its time frames. So I'm literally going to boldly assume it was meant to be 133. 13 again. Like, you cannot make this shit up. Why do they keep doing 13 and then they pull out of their butts? Can you feel the darkness with the heartless? And then this is death beckons, can you hear it? Which it was from the other, I'm pretty sure that was from another thing, but that's what the title says. And also there is more, like still more string of numbers and stuff. And I'm genuinely curious because I haven't seen anyone else, only seen ever anyone talk about the first string of numbers that was given. If anyone's like kind of like kept track of all of it and see if it makes any sense, because I have no idea what the numbers are for. And I think that's really cool. Like, that's funny because as soon as I look to go find video references and stuff for my editing, it's like, hey, here's a new video for you. And I think that's really silly. And of course, Copilot, I mean, is going to tell me stuff. But really, it's just, it talks about Kingdom of the Hearts, which I think is funny. But I don't think that's intentional. Actually, it would be generally funny if it was Kingdom of the Hearts and we just didn't know it. But it also says, feeling the darkness, feeding is not something the heartless do directly to you in a way a predator might. That's funny if you say Copilot. Instead, the connection works through emotional and spiritual resonance. If you have a lot of negative emotions, sadness, anger, fear, or despair, you become more vulnerable and heartless influence. This is why characters with open hearts to darkness, I'm assuming recused maybe from Kingdom Hearts, can be targeted or even temporarily controlled. Guys, it might be Pennywise. Genuinely, because that sounds like Pennywise to me. Like, I don't think that really goes with Jason. That's nuts. So I know I said Jason and Pennywise are pretty 50-50 right now. Pennywise kind of got that leverage. He kind of got that leverage right now. Which I think that's low-key crazy to think about. So, future Doobie, well, past Doobie. I'm future Doobie. What am I talking about? I'll let you get back to past Doobie. They'll just be rambling a little bit about projects, and I know that I ramble about Michael a little bit, but yeah, I just wanted to add this before I go back to editing, because I thought that was just like insane that this was posted an hour ago, and I didn't even realize it. So, tinfoil hats, guys. This is crazy. This was a long ramble rant, and if you, again, if you want my personal opinion, either or is fine with me. I really don't care. And if we get a left ballpark random license as well, because also I've seen Candyman be thrown out there, I've seen Slenderman be thrown out there, Predator be thrown out there. Now maybe not Predator. I don't want Predator. Predator can come later. I feel like for a 10th anniversary, Predator doesn't fit that. I'm gonna be real with you, because you guys know me. 2 years ago, I actually made a video talking about I don't want Predator in Dead by Daylight, but I'm he could come now. It's because it was the license fatigue. That's what it was about. Because we had, at that point, we were getting a lot of original content. But now we're getting a lot of original content, which is very nice. and Predator can come later. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Darth Vader could be likely. I mean, maybe it would be actually funny if it was. I feel like that would be a really mixed bag if Darth Vader was actually a 10th anniversary chapter. Would be kind of weird, but I'd be like, whoa, okay. But yeah, high up there, not really in order. Pennywise, Jason, Slenderman, Candyman. Dad probably wouldn't put Predator up there, but he could be like down on. He could be put on the list for funsies. And I don't think on the top of my head, because like really we've gone through so many licenses. And I'm gonna throw this one in the bag. It would be so funny if we got Michael back for the anniversary. I like would want Michael to come back, but again, the Halloween game hasn't come out yet, so I highly doubt Michael will return to the fog. And like at this time being, I would say maybe next year we'll probably see him again. Hopefully. It's just sad that we don't have him for the anniversary. I miss my Pookie Bear. And you guys know me. I love Michaels. They're literally my favorite killer to go against because they're so much fun and they scare me all the time. And all that good matter anyway. But yeah, I think that's all my rambling for you. That was like my tinfoil talk with you. I pulled a Polly on you, honestly. You guys are here to hear my rambles and hear the genuine, like, the confusion. No professionalism, just like what the heck has been going on recently. And I did miss making these videos. I know I've been a little lackluster in my anniversary making, which I never am. I normally pump out a lot of videos around this time. But I have been a busy goose. I have been working on some stuff, and I'm excited to share it when I can. It's not DVD related. I might make something real quick for DVD anniversary, but as of right now, it is just personal projects of mine. And I can't wait to share it when I get more progress in. And on the top of my head, follow my Twitch, obviously, to see my epic gameplay like you've been seeing on screen. And also subscribe. We're trying to get to 5,000 subscribers by the end of summer. And yeah, if you want to be part of the Doodle Gang, come join us because we're very chill and we have a fun time and we like to ramble about DBD and just have a lot of fun. So thank you for tuning in if you're new. Of course, thank you for stopping by and listening to my rambles. And if that hype button still exists, hype the video for me. It's actually appreciated. So, more tinfoil hat conversations to come once more stuff releases. But I'm really excited to see what else will come out for all this. So, let me know who you think's gonna be the 10th anniversary chapter. I'm very interested to hear your fan theories and stuff like that. And plus, there's a whole lot of more stuff I didn't talk about, because especially with the coding nonsense, I don't know a lot about it, so I didn't want to talk about it like a lot. So I know probably gonna be like, Doodle, why didn't you talk about that? Well, I don't know. I'm not really good at code breaking. I just watch silly videos explaining it to me. But anyways, thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope you have a fantastic day in the fog, and I will see you in the next try whenever that will be. Bye, guys. Bye-bye.